Hello everyone, my name is Emily. We start this part 5 speaking test. In this part of the test, candidates are provided 3 images and expected to speak for 1 minute and 2 of them. They will answer a brief question for the examiner. Prompt. So I think that one person is very overwhelmed with choosing many items in supermarkets. So I see this woman is overwhelmed by seeing too many noodles and she can't choose it. Since there were too many types of noodles and she was overwhelmed by deciding. The second picture shows a woman or a person looking stressed, looking at the laptop with multiple browser tabs. Or maybe I think she is very stressed because she's doing something that's too much. This person was overwhelmed with deciding. It's very hard to decide which path to take force. They have to take risks or maybe choose the path wrong and end up taking their life. I think the illustrated here. It's the pressure. To me, the pressure here, which one is more comparable? First, I think number 1 is the least pressure. Since persons can do anyone they want or they want to do something, to just see and to choose anything they want. At least this product is good or their food is already specialty or maybe good enough for you to eat it, not to worry too much. Well, number 2 is a bit more. It's a bit more stress and comparable to less comparable to the one. The 1 is less, while 2 is more. Since we always experience with our things these days. We're experienced with stress, with working on laptops too much. Since that will make our headaches and make us feel very poorly indeed. It's not that it's bad because we worry too much. What will happen and how many browser tabs we have to look in. Well, number 3 is more, since we are lived in confusion about if we choose the path that leads our lives rather than doing something else. It may cost our lives and this relies on chance, luck or no luck. But I think here, situations here are the more common in life. So today, and in today's situations, in today's society, we often have technology, and technology is this component. It's live on everyday lives, helping, and robots. Because we live in technology, not all of us, but we often accumulate and also we often act with computers, phones. We also have browser tabs. This is the most common. Because we society today live in the most common place is technology and society. This is the end for part 2. Part 3, collaborative task. So the examiner says here that here are some things that people do often feel that they need to choose in life and how the choices affect their happiness. Talk to each other about how these choices influence our sense of well-being. Compare career path and education. Lifestyle and consumer habits. Social and political commitments. Relationship and family planning. So at the care, first the career path and education. It affects their life and happiness very clearly. Also, these choices influence our sense of well-being. I don't know how these choices, but it will help us in first about the happiness. Career path. First, if you have to choose the career that you really want, the career you really deep and the career that you're really impressive and it's very knowledgeable, you're also happy in that kind of career. So that's very good. While education is different, it also makes your sense of well-being on the career path, since you choose things you want and you're happy. Education is more complicated, since you will have to do and you have to live an education. So it's probably a sense of would you like to do education or not. 2, lifestyles and consumer habits. Lifestyles also have some amount of happiness, and while some lifestyles and habits won't. The consumer habits might be really likely very hard to change. like you eat with one hand. Eat with only your hands while on the screens. Maybe like that, or you grab your food with your hands. This is a lifestyle, maybe habits you really hate, and will affect your happiness very deeply. Well-being will go down. This is not like for me, well-being is like very well, completely like a normal person. Well, lifestyle, well, it's maybe like the same as habits. It's kind of like habits, but consumer habits eating. Well, lifestyle is maybe in background. If we have a lifestyle of poor, then the happiness will go deeply down or maybe very high. Since you make a good business by having more ideas, while lifestyle being rich, you might be very happy or maybe feel stressed that you have to live in this kind of house. Social and political commitments. Active commitments is actually something that's like a role. So social and political is really strict, so happiness not really that much, and it will influence our well-being uh, by telling us like what will happen if we must have responsibility and our well-being here. We'll be absolutely alright, and it's not too much stress, but it also affects us really well. Causing a bit of stress over responsibility, commitment, all of that is really dove into too much stress. While career path education a bit over to well-being will go down. Lifestyle, consumer habits, maybe not too much. While relationships and family planning is a bit more than all these. Relationships important in lives and cause us happiness or stress or maybe anger. All these is like a roller coaster. And if we don't handle our relationship very carefully, we might go deep down on our very well-being. Will also go down. We're not well. Our mental health is like it's not even higher. It's make us having more mental health instead of decrease. Will increase. Family planning. I don't really know what family planning, but there are lots of things that we can affect, like who's the boss, or maybe what should we do in our life, who will we marry. The research of well-being is maybe a little bit rather relationships, career path, education, I think the most. Today society is becoming more or less anxious about the choices we make today compared to the past. Why? I think society is a bit more anxious for the choices we're going to make compared to the past, because now we have to choose between lots of important things like go to space, or maybe what should we do? Our ideas. I know that also technology is dominating our world, take all over our tasks, and we have to end up choosing a career more specifically, back around our lifestyle and more instead of less stress. We will have more stress and anxiety than ever before. And while in the past, there is more worrying, but because they only end up more inventions, it's a task. But now it's hard. It's the technology everywhere, and we have to try to get better than that. This is the end of my part 5 speaker test. Thank you for listening.